A couple of years ago, I was looking to buy a used laptop for school. I didn't have much money, so I was scouring local deals on OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace. I eventually came across a post for a MacBook Pro, only about a year old, for $400. That was easily $300 below the usual listings, and the pictures looked clean. The description said it was in perfect condition, barely used, factory reset, and ready to go. I messaged the seller. His name on Facebook was Brian R. He responded within minutes, very polite and straightforward. Said he was just trying to offload it quickly because he was switching to a Windows laptop for work. He even offered to send me a video of it powering on and being used to show everything worked. The video looked legit. At first, we agreed to meet at a grocery store parking lot near his location. But about an hour before the meetup, he messaged saying he had a work emergency and wouldn't make it back in time. He asked if I could come to him instead. He was about 45 minutes away in a more rural area. I hesitated, but the deal seemed too good to pass up, and he reassured me we could meet in a public place. He suggested the parking lot of a local library that was supposedly well lit and had security cameras. I checked the address, and it seemed reasonable. I asked a friend of mine, Kendra, if she wanted to come along just for the drive. She agreed, mostly because she was bored, and I promised to grab us food afterward. We got there just before 9 p.m. It was fall, so it was already dark. The library itself was closed, and the parking lot was dimly lit by only one flickering overhead light. No other cars were there, except a dusty grey pickup truck parked far at the back. I texted Brian that we had arrived. He said he was on his way and just a few minutes out. We waited. 10 minutes passed. I texted again. No answer. Just as we were about to leave, we saw headlights coming up the road. A black SUV pulled into the lot and parked on the opposite side from us. The windows were tinted completely black. The driver didn't get out. No one did. It just idled there. I stared at it. Kendra was already saying this felt off. I agreed. I texted Brian asking if that was him. Seconds later, he replied, "Almost there. That's not me." I remember just looking at her and saying, "Then why has that car been sitting there not moving?" Another minute passed. Then from the woods behind the library, we heard something snap. A single dry twig cracking. We both turned toward the sound, and that's when we saw a shape. No details, just movement. Someone walking slowly between the trees, right toward the lot. I put the car in gear and was about to pull out when I got a phone call. It was Brian. I picked up and he immediately said, "Don't leave, I'm here. That's me in the woods, just cutting through from my house." Kendra looked at me with this dead serious expression and whispered, "Drive now." I didn't hesitate. I pulled out of the lot and sped down the road. I hung up the phone without saying a word. I didn't even look back. 2 minutes later, he started texting again. "Where are you going? Come back, I'm right here. You don't have to be scared. It's safe, I promise." The texts kept coming, and they got creepier. "I saw you. Your friend looks nervous. You shouldn't drive so fast out here." We blocked his number. We didn't talk much on the drive back. Just silence, eyes on the road. When we stopped for gas a little while later, I realized I'd never seen his profile picture clearly before. I pulled up the old Facebook messages. The account was already deleted. I still wonder what would have happened if I had stayed in that lot a little longer, or if we had gotten out of the car. There's no doubt in my mind that whoever Brian really was, he never had a laptop to sell. Just a plan, and maybe more than one person involved. I haven't used Marketplace since,